everybody. Welcome to my teaching of the two verbs, irregular verbs, ser and estar. So we'll be learning about the two verbs, ser and estar. Both of them mean to be, but they are not interchangeable. To know whether to use ser or estar, you basically have to think about the different attribute of each. Now we will go over that later on, but I wanted to go and talk about the conjugations in the present tense. So let's gonna go ahead and go over that so that we can remind ourselves. So the present tense for ser is yo soy, which means I am. Tu eres, which is the informal of you. Usted, él, ella, which is also you, however, it is the formal you. Nosotros, nosotras somos, we are. Vosotros, vosotras sois, you are, which is the plural version of the informal. And ustedes, ellos, ellas son, which is the formal version of you all. They are. And ellos and él are the masculine, and ella and ellas are feminine. Okay, so now some key points about the two verbs ser and estar is that they are irregular, as stated before. And though estar ends in AR, it is not conjugated as a regular AR verb. And as a result, both of these verbs needs to be, it probably would be better to just memorize them on their own. It would be better until you learn Spanish as you go, until you learn or get used to the Spanish verbs. Now, if you look at estar, you'll notice that all forms of the A, all of the A, have an accent on top of them. Well, except for the estamos. Unfortunately, I was not able to add the accent because of my computer. However, I was able to find one that does. So if you take a look, you can see tú estás, there's an accent. Usted, él, ella is accent. Vosotros, vosotras estáis, there's an accent. Ustedes, ellos, ellas, there's an accent. And what else? Additionally, you'll find that estar is often used with certain adverbs and prepositions that describe the location of a person, I believe, or an object as well. It's actually better maybe to kind of memorize the adverbs as well, but they're kind of a lot, so I'm not sure. So one well-known adverb in prepositions that I was able to memorize, that I know for sure, is en, which is in, on. It's ahí, there, allá, over there. Entre, between, which is actually French as well. Con, sen. Con, I believe, is with. Sen is without. And debajo de is below. Detrás de is behind. So those are some adverbs and prepositions that you can use with estar. And that would be a good indication of when to use estar if you're going if it's in a sentence. So now, when should we use estar? Now there's two things to remember as far as estar. It's how you feel and where you are. That is when you use estar. It's kind of catchy, right? How you feel and where you are. That is when you use estar. Which estar is often Also, estar is used often is if you're in a position, location, action, condition, emotion, otherwise known as place. So there's two acronyms that you can go. One is place for estar, one is doctor for ser. So let us go over estar since we're already talking about estar as it is. So using a star is if you are in a temporary state and location. Like I said, place, state and location, place. Position, location, action, condition, emotion. So position is refers to the physical position a person or thing is. For example, Madrid está en España. Or you can say, mi abuela está sentada. Location is where someone is to describe where someone is, or where someone is permanently, temporarily, etc. An example would be está en la clase. That's temporary. Or you can say el baño está a la sala. Or mi abuela está en la luna. And then action is when it's actually followed by a particle, like a present or past particle. An example would be estoy lavando los platos, or estamos enfermos. And then emotions, condition. Condition would be a physical or mental condition. So things that are likely vary over several hours, days, those actually fall into this category. For example, estoy tan cansada esta mañana. Or mi padre está un poco loco. And then you have emotion. Emotion is how a person is feeling at a certain moment. And it is described, how a person is feeling at a certain moment. For example, you can say, estoy triste. Or, ella está contenta. Right. So now let's go over ser, when to use ser. You can use, or you are able to use ser. You're able to use ser to talk about permanent or lasting attributes. So, for example, we have the acronym doctor, which is first word is the first letter is D for descriptions. So that define a person or a thing, and it probably won't change anytime soon. So, for example, your name. If I say yo soy Martin, that is me. My name most likely will never change, so that's me. You can say Martin es Haitiana. I am Haitian. That's me. That's never going to change. And then we have occupation. If you're talking about how what someone does for a living, like soy profesora de español. And then we have characteristics, time, origin, etc. Oh, in relationships, like relationship is if your mother, like you can say Marlene. Actually, my mom's name is Marlene. Marlene es mi madre. Or if you're talking about your boss. Okay, So now that we have talked about when or how to use Estar, we are actually gonna just go over some conjugation. I actually have 4, and then I will give out the answer. Okay, the first one is mi padre, blank auto. Is it ser or estar? The correct answer is ser. And then to conjugate it in third person, it is es. Now, blank el profesor an hora. What is the correct answer, sir? Star. The correct answer is estar, and it is third person again, so you are going to say esta. But please remember, there is an accent on top of the A. Number 3 is vosotros, blank de Miami. Do you use ser or estar? We use ser because it is, yep, and because it is second person plural, we are going to use sois. Sois. And the fourth final question is hoy blank lunes, el primer día del mes de agosto. Do you use ser or estar? No, you use ser. And as a result, because it is third person singular, because you will be writing yes. Alrighty, I believe that is it for today. Thanks so much for listening to my attempt. Truly do appreciate it. Until next time.